Okay.
Yeah,
Very
and I
cool,
love
very
it.
cool.
It's a really nice community.
Yeah, yeah, I like Humbly a lot. I know my parents have finally started like visiting me more, you know, and so they came for True False weekend, and then my mom came last weekend, and like they grew up as KU fans because they're both from Kansas, and so I was finally like, hey guys, like Columbia's pretty cool, like the zoo's pretty cool, like hey guys.
Yeah,
I think I'm starting to convince them.
Yeah,
that
well, starting off with True False and then Roots
Yes.
and Blues, bring them for Roots and Blues, the
that's
the
a
music
great
festival,
one.
yeah, because those are the things that I love about it, is there's always something awesome.
I guess this is just a clarification question. So,
Sure.
have you been with Faith Voices since 2011 when it started?
I moved here in 2015.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And so
okay.
I started with Faith Voices very soon after I got here
Okay.
because of how much I appreciate interfaith work.
Yeah,
And I feel like the power of faith communities joining together. And a term that I like to use is putting feet on our faith. That we, it's one thing to talk about stuff when you're sitting in the pews. Part of my...
That's really cool. Very good. Awesome. Well, I guess, and like you said, you're really interested in interfaith work in general.
Mm-hmm.
I guess this is my understanding of interfaith like communities. Is it always centered on activism, or are there like have your interfaith work always been centered on activism, or what have your interfaith communities looked like before? I guess.
Yeah, that's a really good question.
Yeah.
I think by and large, when people come together in an interfaith way, it is for this purpose of saying, what can we do? I mean, there's some just fellowship, it's good. I personally love to talk to other people and say, tell me what do you think happens after we die? How do you think we got here? Do you pray? If so, to whom and how? And I love having, so interfaith dialogue is just something that I am fascinated by.
Yeah. Last time we talked to you, talked about being a part of the, like a protest against the children's detention along the border. Like, I guess tell me a little bit more about that. How did you get involved with that?
Yeah, it was actually interfaith work.
Okay,
a national call. Brittany, when we were together, mentioned Lared, which is Faith in Action. Lared is the part of Faith in Action that focuses on immigrant justice. Yeah. And they have national calls for their organizers.
Okay.
And I was on a national call, and they invited us to join this group of rabbis from Chicago and Ann Arbor that were going to go down to Tornillo, which is a children's detention center down there. And it was actually, they were doing a pilgrimage.
Okay.
This was back when the caravans were in such big news, and there was so much hateful rhetoric about, the invasion and all of that.
Yeah.
So the point of these rabbis was...
yes, and I have your business card, so I'll call you, email you with any questions or clarifications or anything like that. Okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
Amazing.
Cool.
Perfect.
All right, well, thanks.
Thank you.